And welcome back to the Angry Teacher channel. I'm Richard Williams, the Angry Teacher, and today I'm going to be talking about one of the sessions I attended or watched on the TPT Seller Summit. Sounds like something you want to stick around for, then by all means do so. Hit the like button. Those of you who are new and never did it before, don't know what this is about, or you're not interested in that topic, click out, come back, because you know there's going to be a video later that speaks to you. With that said, new viewers, those of you who just found the channel, those of you who've been around for a while, thank you both for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for the next Dope Angry Teacher video. And with that said, let's get into it. I got a lot to talk about, but I'll just try to make this video short because there's so many others coming from the 3 workshops I went to this summer. All right, let's get started. The keynote speakers for each of these 3 workshops I went to, they were great. And I was thinking of making a video for all 3 of them, but I'm not sure yet. With that said, I'm going to be talking about a very important topic for us to talk about, because as teachers we rarely have the opportunity to think about this because we're busy taking care of other people and other people's kids. To think about what we're doing here on TPT. The first session was from doing the work to running the show, making the shift to CEO, with Farah Henley, and it was great. It was great. The first thing she talked about, something that made me laugh, and I'm assuming that's why she put it in there. She said her first month on TPT she made $56. I'm like, okay girl, that was good, that was good. It was a paper check. How long did they have to wait to get that? 1, how long has she been on TPT? I mean, seriously, a paper check? Anyway, so that was funny, and good way to start. In any case, number 1, focus on your strength. Now, we know to niche down and find our niche and do all that, although sometimes we're good at several things, so we really have to focus. And just because you're good at some things doesn't mean you're great at others. So if you're great at something, then go for it. That's your TPT store, that's your niche. But just because you're good at something doesn't mean you have the time to do it either. So make sure that you think about what things you can focus on and make it even better because you're so good at it. And even though you're good at something, you go into number 2 as a CEO. She wants us to delegate tasks. I told you guys about my cat situation, right? So when I stop talking about the thing, it's because I've got this little guy on my lap. This little doofus. I don't know. I'm dying here. I need some fosters. In any case, hey. Oh. You okay, buddy? You okay, buddy? Yeah. Alright, sorry about that. Delegate tasks. I'm not very good with, the recording and videos and doing all this and focusing, and I released a graduation video not too long ago, and most of it was done by one of my students who I'm going to have next year. He did that for me. There's another video I did, and another kid did that. I know I'm not very good at that. Even though I do record my own YouTube videos and whatever, and you see the quality of those bad boys, these kids know a little bit more. I could pay somebody out. I'm talking to a photographer right now for them to do some other stuff, because I might be okay, some might even consider it good, but I can always delegate to somebody else because it gives me more time to do what I need to do, and that's create product and research and do what I need to do to be a successful CEO. All right, so that was one of her major pillars. It's delegate your tasks. Her third tip was to set clear goals, and I've been living on that since, and you know this, but you don't really do it but when somebody who is an expert says it, then you go ahead and do it, even though you know you should have been doing it a long time ago. And that's where I'm at. So I told myself by the end of the week, or the end of this weekend, I will have you guys distracting me, you know that? So one of the goals I've set for myself is that I'd have weekends where I do like all the experts suggest that I should binge. I'm thinking about some stuff I want to go back to watching on Netflix, but let me calm down. Or in Prime. I should batch a lot of the things that I do. And so one of my goals that I set for this summer was that I would use specific weekends to batch my blogs, batch my videos, and batch my scheduling. And I'm working on the scheduling part right now. It is exhausting. It is tiresome. Thank God for Tailwind and all this other stuff that I'm subscribing to. But it works, and I'm following Miss Henley. Thank you very much. And I'm going to use that, and it's been working so far. So I have stuff for the most part all the way out to the December. I don't have to worry about it when work starts and I'm throwing my 100% in, chasing kids and grading papers and doing all this stuff. I will be, my stuff will be coming out regardless of if I'm there or not. You're back. Okay, so set goals and follow through. Get your calendar, get your planner, and keep it going. Yesterday I did my calendars, all 4 of them. So I'm getting ready for the new year, so that once again, the first week, and we all know as teachers, first couple of days, we are plumb tired. We are just tuckered out. We don't want to do anything. We just want to lay on the couch, lay on the bed. We fast food eat. We barely do anything right, like eating or working out or doing that stuff. So when we batch, when we set our goals, we know what is expected, so we don't stress. We just know that we need to work towards this at our pace because we've already set the goal. We know how we're going to get there, right? All right, so actionable tasks need to be a part of this setting goals. If it's something that you can't possibly do in a certain amount of time, then don't make unrealistic expectations on yourself or of yourself. I knew that I'd have a couple of days I could just sit down and schedule the different things, and so that's what I'm doing. If I knew I couldn't do it, I wouldn't have set it for a whole weekend. I would, space it out throughout a whole week. But we know ourselves, we know our systems, we know what we are capable of doing. All right. And the last thing, well, kind of like, no, I think there are 5. I can break the 4th one up into 5. Build a team. Now I'm not there yet. I literally just started using 2 of my kids to help me out, and I haven't looked at a virtual version yet of an assistant. I just don't think I'm there yet. With that said, she said it doesn't matter if you think you're there or not, but I'm that guy. I don't, I have to work on my trust issues. But experts, work with them, look at them, pay attention to what they're doing, and they could be a part of your team even though they don't know they are. For example, you guys are watching different YouTube videos or you're going to different seminars. Those are your experts giving you examples and giving you tips on how to be a CEO. And so that's why I think I can use that right now. I'm kind of there. Collaborators. That was what I heard throughout the entire TPT Seller Summit, and I'm talking to someone now trying to figure out how we can do this. So it might come to fruition at some point, but I'm not sure yet. So she's in New York, I'm in Miami. We're still trying to, or Florida, we're still trying to figure it out, okay? So those are ways you can build your business and think about being a CEO by spreading out into your bag, sir. Spreading out and getting the word out that you are a business, okay? Lastly, growth mindset. As a CEO, you need to have that so you can think about the future and not stay in the present and not focused on whatever is not working, and don't focus on just what's working either on the present. Think about the future. Where can you take it? What's the next step? How can I get to the next point of my business? Learning, always have that going. YouTube videos, seminars, blogs, asking people. It's always a point of learning that we have in this TPT universe. Risk taking. Now that is a big one for us here. Like I said when I started the video, teachers are not known for doing certain things. We first of all, to survive as a teacher, consistency is what we do. Once we find something that we like, once we find something that works, we stick with it. Risk taking is kind of here or there for us. With that said, take a risk. Join a focus group. Is it called a focus group? At this point, join a Facebook group. Get your questions out there. Ask questions. Talk to people. Try a new type of product. Try a new version of a product. Try using Google Drive or Google Docs instead of PowerPoint. Take risk however you plan to do it, however you choose to do it. Instead of making I don't know if that's a real risk, but instead of making 2 products in a month, make 3. It's up to you, but take a risk, something that gets you out of your comfort zone, because according to Miss Henley and others, they pay off. Okay, and it shows that you're thinking, you're growing, you want to do more, you want to do better than where you are. And positive thinking. Now this is a big thing. It might be simple sounding, but it's a big thing. The more and the better you think of your business as a business, think of yourself as a growing business, then the better it is for you, because you're always going to try, and you're always going to make sure that you succeed. And those are the things that were said for Miss Henley that I took away from it that works for me, and I think it will work for you. She also made mention of process. Hey. Process. Don't get dismayed because something doesn't go right. I had a bad sales back to school sales day for TPT, August 2nd and August 1st, but I'm not gonna let it get to me, because the rest of August is there, September is coming, and the rest of the year. So always think of the process. Think about how we can be successful in the process, because it ultimately affects the destination. Where whatever the goals are that we set, think about the process, because the goals will determine how well our process went or how it was. Okay, so those are the things I got from Miss Henley. That was day 1 of the Teacher Seller Summit, and I'm going to have a lot more of these videos coming out, so bear with me. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. See you in the next video.